Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and I do apologize for the music in the background, but I just can't help it. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So we are at Target. It is about 7 o'clock in the morning and the air quality is about 250 shittiness. You shouldn't be outside if you can avoid it, but me, I gotta be out here. It is a Friday and it's Target and it is a brand new drop for Pitch Black. And then after Target, I might have to make a little bit trip over to Best Buy to get a promo card and maybe another ETB, depending on how many times I can go through on Target. So I will let you guys know afterwards. I'm gonna show you some freaking videos of cute ass dog and some videos of inside Target. And you know what, let's start off with the dogs. It's some of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the bubble meat.
The bubble.
How damn fake.
Yeah, they stole all the bubble meat.
All the bubble meat.
And then they tried to sell it.
Uh-oh, someone just woke up. Yeah, and I'm going back to bed. So normally I would start in the card aisle and show you what's going on, but I just wanted to show you what they're redoing at Target. They're changing up the aisles. This used to be where the Funko Pops and toys are, and no longer. It is now a bunch of, great, and I just stepped in some plastic crap and my shoes are sticky. Board games. And then down these aisles, it looks like they're gonna put some entertainment drops, some Pokemon stuff, some tops. And that's really it. All right, so apparently this is what they have of the normal toy aisle that we normally see in the back, because I've asked an employee and he said it's probably put away because they're doing a new layout and stuff like that. So we got Trafalgar Law. We have Shanks right over there. Bad camera lighting over here. We got Sir Crocodile. And you got Luffy in the back. And you got this cool Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is Pimp. And then of course they got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell Perfect Form, Husky Fight. And it looks like the fig art characters that they have here, because these are Bandai. These are fig art Bandais, right? And these have the face replacements, because these have hand replacements. And you got Luffy. I'm gonna say this is what, from Marineford, right? He had the yellow thing on. And then you got some Gundam figures over here and some, I don't know what's in here, Luffy's? Let's pull one of these bad boys up. Okay, it has a different style Luffy in the back. It looks like they're Japanese or Chinese. And you can get one of these inside. Interesting. All right, we're gonna check the other card aisle in the front of the store and see if there was any big changes. But just judging, no, they still got the books, and more books. And as I was walking by, they still got this big Pokemon John with Sour Patch Kids, Pirate's Booty, some Pop-Tarts, and some other stuff on this card over here, if you like Pokemon. All right, we're gonna talk and walk down the toy aisle, which now looks like the official toy aisle now, since they do got the One Piece stuff here, and they got some Beyblades things up here. I never ever bought any of these Beyblades, but it's very interesting. They still got the small action figures of the One Piece. Looks like they got Raphael. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna have to look to see what they did with all the toys. It's got to be another big aisle. You got Cody Rhodes for the wrestling on this side. Of course, you got Triple H. I don't know who's behind Triple H. Another Triple H. One Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then you got another Triple H right over here. And then they have one more of these little balls in here. And then they're completely empty. And then they have the CM Punk one up here, which is completely packed with a bunch of stuff. Now, I haven't asked any of the coworkers, but I wonder when they go and they throw these boxes out, if they take the little smidgens up here, because here's Rhea Ripley. I didn't see that one before. Because I want that CM Punk. I definitely want that CM Punk. All right. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, Roman Reigns. Some title belts, some microphones, and some Elite Johns down there that I'm not bending down anymore for. So let's go check another aisle. All right, so the OG card aisle still has everything that was in the back from the Pokemon section or the old Pokemon hangout with the cards. Looks like the same shit. Yu-Gi-Oh, Arena, Digimon, some Final Fantasy packs, some Superheroes beginner box. I did hear there was a new Magic the Gathering Hobbit set just came out, which is probably really husky. But nothing else that really catches my eye, even though my buddy might buy those Arenas. Unless you're interested in the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Right.
Let's see. I don't see any Wrestling Johns over here. That looks like it for our Target run.
All right, so this is the second stop on our Pitch Black tour for Pokemon, the new set that's dropping, and we are at Target. Now, in behind me is the line. I'm going to hold this bad boy up so you can see it. And to be honest with you, everyone is quite organized, a little better than Target. Now, we got like another half hour before I go in. Hopefully they will have a bunch of good shit. Maybe they will have a Sending Heroes. I'm going to say no, because Target did not have any either. And yeah, I'll show you more dog videos. I was going to show you a whole fucking video of just this fucking cute dog, which I can't remember his name. But yeah, then I got the Best Buy, and I'm like, let's record a little bit. So yeah, I'll show you what I get when I leave. He's completely crazy today. I have not driven so much for Pokemon cards in quite some time because we are taking another detour before we arrive at the parents' house, because we are definitely going to stop at Barnes & Noble, baby, and we're going to try to get the promo card from there. We did pick up the Best Buy one, which is right here in my hands. Over here is the camera so you can see it. And now we need to go get the Barnes & Noble, because I know I ain't going to get the GameStop one. I might call and check a GameStop, but you know, that's a little 50-50. Who knows what's going to happen there? But I will keep you guys updated. We are done, folks. It is completely time that we get to bed. We get some delicious food. You know, it is time for that bagel toasted with tuna and a bag of chips. I am headed to the parents' residential area, and I just know that my Pokemon day was quite fulfilling. You know, we got 2 promo cards. I got the other one from Barnes & Noble right here, this bad boy right here. I guess I'll back it up so it's not right in your face. And yeah, I got the other one I showed you earlier from Best Buy. My brain is kind of mush. I've been up a very, very long time. I'm hitting buttons in my car, turning on the air conditioner, turning on the heat. Best Buy was actually really nice. When I went in, there was 1 ETB left, and the gentleman in front of me was like, I don't really need the ETB. He's like, you can have it if you want. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take that ETB. I'll take it. I will gladly take that ETB from you. So, man. And I might add a pick in. I know, look, I wanted to show you more of the dog, but I recorded so much material that I had to fulfill that Aaron face in my video before I got that. And look, I know the dog was, I'd rather look at the dog before me too. But, you know, it's 8 minutes with Aaron, not 8 minutes with the dog's name. I can't remember. That's a dragon from Game of Thrones. If you know the dragon, it's the girl dragon, because my friend said he was pissed off that he named it after the girl dragon. But anyway, I think we should give some ups and some downs on a lot of shit today. First off, I am going to say, bada boom bing, Target, you are getting it down. That's right, you were getting it down. The drop last night sucked. Wasn't happy about it. And I wanted that fucking UPC, and I didn't get it. SPC. I don't know. SPC. Yeah, SPC sounds right. The Prismatic Evolution I didn't get. Best Buy, I wasn't really trying to expect much from you. I'm going to give you an up. That's right. You were going to get up because you gave me the promo card. And, of course, finally, Barnes & Noble. You are getting an up as well because I got another promo. Sorry, I'm doing a loop-de-loop in the, what is this thing? A cul-de-sac? I don't know. I made a wrong turn. All right, everyone. I'm done. I'm tired. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time with more things, more stuff, and, of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.